Where are we heading next? We've got 2 quests left, but I think we've got so many more to pick up. This is all down Mecca, isn't it? I'm gonna save that till last. And we're just gonna do this little area here in Northreach. So the Vale is there. So yeah, we'll probably do even weirder science first. Glad I checked the map there. I nearly went in the completely wrong direction. Oh, a fallen bug. That's not exactly the one that I want. I do want a bug, but we'll go to the one that's closer. I mean further away. Closer to the quest. There we go. Thank you, honey. Who's protecting? Tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use this. No more protecting, thank you. Okay. Any more nodes? Where's the other node? Doesn't you? Oh, I can't see. That angle went a bit weird on me. Shouldn't I have another quest? I picked up... Oh, I remember. It's weird that it's not come back on. It's the blacksmith one that I unchecked from thingy. But I would have just thought that it'd be... So it is still there, but for some reason it's not showing up. Which is weird. Or maybe, was that there earlier? Okay. Let's talk to the lovely dame. How you doing, love?
Oh, Clive.
Oh, not good, huh? What's up?
My lords and I may soon be without a home.
Why?
What's happened?
The High Cardinal has descended from his lofty throne and taken up residence here in Northreach.
Of course.
The High Cardinal?
Leader of the Council of Elders, second only to his Radiance at the head of the Imperial government. Not that any of those things still exist. Now he goes by his noble title, the Duke of Oriflamme.
And what does he want with Northreach?
He wants to transform it into a military stronghold, a foundation upon which to build a new Sambrek.
Ugh.
He's already secured the support of the various army remnants, with promises that they shall be afforded the respect they deserve in his empire. One built on the confiscated property of the people.
Of course.
He would rob the populace to pay for it.
Believe me, I have used every means of persuasion to discourage him from this folly. But for whatever reason, he will not listen to me.
What does Captain Philippe make of this? When the town was under attack, it was him the soldiers rallied around. Couldn't he use that influence again?
How? By speaking out against one of the most powerful men in Sambrek.
Yeah, this is the best time to do
whose
it.
stated aim is to revive the empire Philippe's comrades swore to serve, and to improve the soldiers' lot within it. The captain can offer them a regular supply of gruel, and an occasional trip to the Vale to help them forget the terrors they face each day. The Duke offers them a vision of strength and safety. No. Any attempt to incite mutiny would cost Philippe the support of his men.
Right.
If it did not cost him his life.
So what do you have a plan?
Mutiny may yet be unavoidable. The people have little appetite for further deprivation. Least of all when it serves only to elevate others.
And who could blame them?
Clive, would you appeal to the Duke on my behalf?
I mean,
for your
would that
services to
help?
Northreach. You have the respect of the soldiers.
Okay.
And they will take you to His Eminence if you ask them. And unlike Philippe, No bonds of loyalty prevent you from speaking your mind to the man. Well? Will you try?
I'll try.
You could hardly fare any worse than I did.
I'll see what I can do, Isabella.
I'll see what I can do.
Isabelle,
Thank you,
even.
Clive.
Tell me then, where will I find this Duke of Oriflamme? In the garrison?
No.
Overseeing the troops, yes.
Oh, okay.
Right.
I was like, he
Wish
doesn't
me
seem
luck.
like the guy who'd be there. But I guess I can be wrong. Okay, so let's go talk to him. I should have maybe put that on a
I may have met this
priority.
Duke before, at the remembrance ceremony. Let's hope I didn't make a strong impression.
Okay, yeah, let's hope that he doesn't immediately know that I'm Clive or Sid the Outlaw. Under new management. I hope things go okay for Northreach. Don't know what to do if it doesn't. Hello?
Halt! Oh, sorry about that. You're the dame's man, aren't you?
I am.
You got some business with the captain?
No, actually. With the Duke. I was hoping I might be able to speak with him.
We're under orders not to let any civilians pass. But you should be all right. His Eminence has heard all about you and your heroics.
Ooh.
Wait here.
Well,
I'll
good
go and
things, I
ask.
hope. Don't know what to say if it isn't good things.
So, you are the sellsword who lent his aid to the garrison.
I am.
The Empire owes you a debt, and I shall see it repaid. But tell me, is it wealth that you seek or favor?
Nope.
Neither, Your Eminence.
Nope.
I thought only to inquire about your plan to turn Northreach into a stronghold.
Ah, I see. You are worried the expanded garrison will render your services redundant. Yet you needn't be.
Sure.
A proud fighting man like yourself shall always have a place here.
Yeah, what
Pride
about the
of place, in
townspeople?
For too long has the contribution of the noble soldier been under-reckoned. But no more.
Dude.
For it is they who shall see the Holy Empire rebuilt, beginning right here in Northreach.
Of course.
Why here, Your Eminence?
The town has been fortunate enough to escape largely unscathed from the recent troubles. Her defenses are sound, and her garrison well prepared. Which is more than can be said for Oriflamme or Twinside. The Empire wants for a capital, and I believe Northreach to be the perfect place.
I disagree. Very, very, very
With
much.
Caer Norvent as her citadel. Once we have seen to the refortification of both the town and the castle, we need only build a wall around both to create a city that would be the envy of the twins.
Sure.
Plans are already underway for the construction. Soon enough, these thralls shall learn that they are no match for the might of Sanbreque.
I fear you underestimate how dangerous these creatures are, Your Eminence. Should they return in force, you will need all the people of Northreach to come together in defense of the town. Something they may be loath to do if they've been deprived of their worldly goods.
The people will do as their leaders command.
Oh,
If
sweetie,
Sanbreque
you're
is
so
to be
naive.
rebuilt, she will require a functioning government. One whose authority is beyond question. That is why this levy is necessary. So that any man who wishes to join the army might do so and be fed, outfitted, and paid
Oh, is
as
that the
befits
thing that
a
you're
defender
thinking?
of the Empire. And yet there are those who persist in peddling
Yes.
the treasonous lie that I seek to steal from the people and drive them from their homes.
Because you do.
I suspect they're afraid of losing what little they have left.
Precisely.
Who are you?
The common folk have little and less, and you mean to deprive them of even that. You would sow the seeds of your new empire in your own salted earth.
Sabine, we have discussed this.
Yes, And I told you then how putting the Empire before her citizens would lead only to revolt.
Guess
Without
what? There's
the
a revolt.
Empire, there are no citizens.
And in yours, there will be only beggars. Is that what Griga wills for her people?
Do not take her name in vain, Sabine.
I'll come back later. A citizens' revolt. I wonder what the people really think of the Duke's plan.
I
It
mean,
wouldn't hurt to ask them, I suppose.
maybe they agree with it. I don't know.
Let's begin with those on the other side of the wall.
Okay.
Sabine, you are embarrassing me.
You're embarrassing yourself.
Is that his daughter? They're definitely related in some way. Very, very, very funny. Have I seen her before? I don't think I recognise Sabine. Why do I have to come to the other side of this wall? It's annoying.
There were ghosts at the gates not
I
days
can't even
ago.
go over the wall. I was like, I'll go to the one furthest away first. But it wouldn't let me jump over the wall. It hates
I
me.
heard the dame got an eye concert with the Meadows.
Hey guy. Chocobo
A
Keep.
question, if you don't mind. What do you think of the Duke of Oriflamme?
Don't get me started. You build a life for yourself somewhere, only for some noble to turn up and tell you you've got to hand it all over to him. If he thinks his name and his chains give him the right to empty our purses, he's in for a rude awakening.
Yeah, so it's not gonna go well.
Whatever it takes to keep what's ours. Whatever it takes.
They will be willing to kill you for this, my man. You should maybe reconsider just a little bit, eh? Oh, just right into the flagpole. Hey, lady, lady.
Stall is as ripe as a midden heap.
What does that mean?
I've been hearing a lot of talk about a certain Duke.
Nothing good, I'll wager. Going around acting like he owns the place. And with hardly a word to the dame. This is her town, not his.
I take it you'd rather she was in charge.
Oh, that would be
As far
so
as I'm
better.
concerned, she still is. Just need his eminence to sod off back to Oriflamme.
Okay, and then the one other person. And then probably people inside as well, right? Oh, excuse me. Alemonger.
All right there.
What
What is
ails
it
you,
you're
my
after,
man?
sir?
Just your opinion, actually. I wondered what you thought of the Duke of Oriflamme.
Oh, him. Not much. None of us traders do. It's thanks to nobles like him that we had to set up shop this side of the wall in the first place. Couldn't have the rabble getting any closer to the holy capital, could they? And now he's trying to drive us out completely, threatening to take everything we got from us if we don't clear off.
Of course.
If the dame said she wanted him run out of town, I'd be straight through that checkpoint, tar bucket in hand.
Oh, tar buckets.
Well, the people seem united enough. What about the soldiers?
I feel like the soldiers don't want to piss off the dame. Like, it's all very well being, you know, getting more stuff in this new world.
Excuse me, do you have a moment? I wondered if you'd mind sharing your thoughts on the Duke of Oriflamme.
Well, he's made a lot of enemies coming in the way he did. But I mean, look around us. You can see the state the realm's in. The traders might not like having the screws put on them, but if they volunteered a few more of their hard-earned gil before things got bad, maybe they wouldn't have to. I think the Duke's got a point when he says rebuilding the Empire is the best way of making sure we're all protected. And if
I
that
feel like
means
he's not the
people
guy
who
that
don't
can
know
do
one end of
that.
a sword from another have to make way for those who do, well, that's just how it goes.
Yeah, we know that Dion's still alive. He's the one that should be rebuilding the Empire, right? That's my thoughts, anyway. Where is people? Am I even going the right way? Yeah, let's not go that way. That's a long way round. Let's talk to this person and then that person over there. Hey, cynical soldier.
You,
You're the one who was talking to His Eminence.
On the Dame's behalf, yes. I was trying to persuade him not to take the people's goodwill for granted, but it seems my words fell on deaf ears. What do you think of his plans?
I'm a soldier, mate. He tells me what to do, not the other way round. Listen, I've got nothing but respect for the Dame, but I've got a family to look after. That's where my loyalties lie, not with the town or the Empire, but with my wife and children.
Understandable.
If the Duke can get us cement and the equipment we need to fight off those blue-skinned bastards, I don't care how he does it.
Okay, so these guys aren't necessarily
As long as you remain,
against the Dame and the plans. Hey, serious soldier.
I hear the Duke of Oriflamme plans to turn this town into some sort of fortress. Do you think that's a good idea?
It's not for me to say. All I know is that unless the Emperor orders me otherwise, His Eminence's word is law. Look, no one likes all these taxes and tariffs, but empires don't come for free. Once Sandbreak is back on her feet, we'll all reap the benefits.
Let's see what Philippe makes of all this.
Yeah, Philippe, what do you say, my good man? Where is Philippe? What's he doing over there? I don't like that he's no longer in the, you know, fence field. The training field. He's like in the middle of nowhere. Is he leaving? No, that's not you. Philippe? Philippe? Oh, is that him? Where are you going?
Captain, do you have a moment?
For you? Certainly. Clive, wasn't it? Thank you for last time. How can I help you?
I wanted to ask you about the Duke of Oriflamme. Do you
Your
intend to go
opinion on
along with
him.
his plan?
But to tell you the truth, I'm in two minds. It's my sworn duty as a captain of the Imperial Army to obey his orders. But I can't say I agree with him.
I agree with you.
Philippe, I remember you saying that you became a soldier to protect the people you loved. The Dame included.
That's right, I did.
Well, she doesn't agree with the Duke's orders either. She thinks they could tear Northreach apart.
And she's probably right. Thank you, Clive. I know what I need to do now. Protecting the people I love is what matters. Doesn't matter how.
I disagree.
Well,
I feel like we should
duty
try and
calls,
avoid
So
fighting.
I better go. Thanks again.
Avoiding fighting would be nice. Okay.
Seems Philippe wants to do the
so-
right thing at least. I expect
What?
Isabelle will be pleased
Yeah,
to hear
but
that,
he's a
if nothing
soldier,
else.
not a not a thinking man, not a tactician. Who knows what he thinks he should do? Okay, let's. Oh yes, this is a good path. I was like, this is a different way to get to Isabelle. I don't like it.
Ah, Clive. How did you fare? Were you able to speak with the Duke?
Yes.
I was, but
He's still with his plan.
So Northreach is to be a fortress after all. Well, it will certainly help to hold back the thralls. There's no denying that. Though I doubt it will come as much consolation to the townspeople whose worldly goods are confiscated to pay for it. They deserve to be heard, Clive. To have a say in this new empire the Duke means to build.
sadly His Eminence values their obedience more than their opinions, and hopes to reassert the authority of the state. I fear he sees the people as mere pawns on his chessboard to be sacrificed for the greater good. Needless to say, they themselves are of a different opinion, and would rather their destinies were in your hands. The soldiers,
Most of
meanwhile,
them.
are content to follow their orders. And not just because of the Duke's rank, but because of his vision.
I thought as much. Had I
Except
sworn to
Philippe.
protect Sanbreque, I dare say I too would want nothing more than to see it rise from the ashes. Thank you for trying. But the battle is lost.
I don't know about that.
What happened to your uniform?
I handed it in, along with my resignation.
Ooh.
Told the lads I wished them well, but that I owe it to those I love to call it a day.
But why?
Because I realize what really matters to me. Not following some nobleman's orders for the sake of it, but protecting what I care about. Protecting Northreach. I honestly don't know when those monsters will return, but I'm certain they're not finished with us yet. And when they do come back, we need to be ready for them. We need to stand together, all of us. And with you to lead us, milady, I reckon we can do it. It was you who finally convinced me, Clive. There's no point
You should
following
also talk
orders
to that
if they go
lady,
against everything you believe.
Satine or Sabine or whatever her name is.
All
She's
of us
probably willing to help.
standing together. That has always been Northreach's best hope, and one which still lies within our grasp. We have only to turn our attentions to the true enemy. Thank you, Philippe, for showing me what I must do.
Anything for you, milady. Speaking of standing together, would you mind if I borrowed a few of the lads from the Vale to help keep watch around the town? I fear His Eminence has loftier tasks in mind for the guard.
Not at all. Be my guest.
Wouldn't be the first time.
He is so in love with you. It's kind of sad.
There may be hope for Northreach yet. Especially with men like you and Philippe to champion our cause. I, for my part, shall continue to work upon the Duke, in the stubborn belief that I might still tempt him into joining hands. But I suspect I shall have to call upon your aid again.
Well,
Until then, Clive.
I will be ready.
Until then.
I will be listening. Under new management. I will be seeing you again, I guess. Okay, so we've got that done. So we've got that area all done, and now it's a lot of down mechy stuff. So if I go here, so there's one in Bocklad. There's even weirder science there. I'm worried if I do that one straight away, it'll just take me back. So I think I might do it first. Get it out of the way. Okay, so let me... It wasn't as far off as I thought it was. I feel like I should dismount now. I feel very uncomfortable on this bird. Thank you. Get a bit of this up here. Okay. Got anything here that looks like it might attack a lot? A bit of diamond dust. Didn't mean to use that one, but never mind. We'll just ow. That wasn't nice, boys. There we go, that's the last one.
That's all of them. Owen can uncross his toes now.
You can, and once again, it's like... I don't understand. But sure. Where is that? That's here somewhere, isn't it? Yeah, let's do that one first. Hey, fellas. Is everything alright? I'm here to help.
Dravoj is still standing. For now, at least.
If you can swing a hammer, you can swing a sword.
Yep. I've lost where I'm supposed to be going. Ah, right. Is that? Oh, that's August. For a minute, I thought that was Blackthorn.
Clive! You're here!
And the Akashic?
Mostly off to the north still. But I spoke to Doris's scouts and it turns out things are worse than I thought. There's swarms of them out there. Told old Snotty to be ready to seal the north gate. That should buy us some time if we need it. Enough for the villagers to barricade themselves inside their homes at least.
Well done.
Welcome back, Sid.
Hello.
I'd never have guessed, you know. Not if August hadn't let slip. Who'd have thought that the savior of Dravoj would turn out to be the realm's most infamous outlaw?
That's me.
Keen to help us out again?
I am.
That's why I'm here.
Thought you could sneak off without me, did you?
Hey, Blackthorn. I'm surprised you didn't get here before us, to be honest.
Oh, what are you doing here?
One of the scouts couldn't keep his voice down. Unlike my best mate who didn't think I deserved to know. So then, how long's it been? Long enough for us two to turn into a pair of old codgers, I see.
That your idea of an apology? Prick.
Don't listen to him. You only did what you thought was best. For the village and that.
I did, yeah. But that ain't the whole of it. Vulcan, our master, didn't leave the chiefdom to the two of us.
Left it to you?
He left it to me. The best blacksmith in Dravoj, barring himself, of course. Bloody stupid tradition, in my opinion. If someone's got talent, you should let them practice their craft, not ask them to settle petty feuds and barter for grain. Our master wasted half his life that way. I wasn't about to let that happen to me.
So you wasted half of mine instead?
You're what Dravoj needed.
Yeah.
Under me and my precious ideals, this place wouldn't have lasted a year. So I left to devote myself to the work and spare you lot the consequences. I may be a selfish prick, but I only did what I felt I had to.
What you had to do was your duty!
Even if it meant we all starved?
Enough. This is no time for bickering.
Boys, calm
You can
down.
finish beating each other up once Dravoj is safe.
Fine. I've said my piece anyway.
Yeah, so have I.
Sorry, Clive. I shouldn't have stuck my nose in.
Well,
Short enough
now
in
you
time as it
think
is.
that?
Still, give us a mo, would you? I need to get my head straight before any of them Akashic try
Okay.
to bite it off.
Boys.
Prick or not, I won't abandon Dravoj to a swarm of Akashic.
Just say the word. The villagers know to keep out of sight when the fighting starts.
Yep, I think we're ready, August.
You, ready for the off then?
Yep. We can't waste any more time.
We can't afford to waste any more time.
Right you are. Might be worth having one last word with the scouts, though. Don't want any nasty surprises, do we?
Fine.
Oh, and Blackthorn, you and Zoltan might be better off staying inside the...
Akashic on the move.
How close are they?
Within sight of the walls. And there are more coming up from the mines.
Oh dear.
What was I saying about nasty surprises?
They'll wash right over us if we stay out in the open. We're pulling back behind
I
the
hear
gates.
ya, I hear
Good
ya.
idea. Get yourselves inside, but keep your weapons handy.
Understood.
I'm prepared to fight if I have to.
Well, let's hope you don't. That's our job. Once the scouts are inside, order your men to barricade the gates. No heroic last stands, you hear me? No fighting at all if you can help it.
Okay.
August's right. I've seen what Akashic beasts can do to armor. The people here are tough and willing, but they ain't equipped to face what's coming.
I'm going out there. Start work on the gate as soon as I've left. I'll give you as much time as I can.
And if they kill you?
They
We'll
won't.
evacuate. But it won't come to that. I promise.
What a fool do you take me for, dude?
You'd better be right.
Take good care of
Think
Dravoj
that
till I get
I'm
back.
that weak.
Leave it to me. And give those things what for, yeah?
Yes, sir. That I will do. Okay. Ooh, big bison man. Time to fight.
Alright.
That was a long cutscene. Have all my abilities come back? Almost. Yeah, let's bring a bit of heat, freezing.
Fire and flame!
Oh, okay, I didn't mean to do that, but okay, we'll focus on the wolves first then, shall we? Don't go after my boy.
Farewell. You're finished.
Honey, it's time to go.
Soil and stone.
Okay, I could have probably used that actually, let's do it anyway. I wasn't going to, but then it's dead. Just focus on one at a time, please. You like the cold, right, guys? You should. I was gonna use my limit break, but it hasn't quite updated yet, so we'll give it a moment, or 5. Give it a rhyme as well. You froze? Oh, let's heat you up a little bit. There you go, isn't that better? No, don't fly. I can't deal with you if you fly.
Nice try.
Ow. I really should have upgraded my stuff more. I should actually take away the ones that I've already used on other icons that I'm not using and use Master on them all.
Is that it?
I don't think so. You had to ask.
Not getting past me.
Okay. Ow. How dare you do that to me, you piece of shit. Come on, Chimera. Chimera? I don't know how to pronounce you. Wrong. Very slow. Very too slow. that. Diamond dust. Come back here, dude. Ow. Okay. Needed to get a little bit closer for him to do that. If you stop just flying away from me, I'd appreciate it. I'm doing no damage to you at the moment. If I do that a bit too fast, I might have. A lot of damage. Nice, dude. Stop. Oh, what's that mean? Inflicted permafrost on 10 enemies by perfectly dodging attacks with Cold Snap, excluding battles in the Hall of Virtue. Congratulations me then. Do that a bit more. Is that why they kept breathing? That's cool. I thought it was just me being super. I mean, it was, but not exactly what I thought. Okay, that's nothing.
Now, the question is, did I miss any?
Hopefully not.
Man alive! You're still in one piece!
I slew as many as I could.
As many as I could, he says. The old bleeding lot, more like it. Well, almost.
Only almost.
Which one did I
Yeah,
miss?
one or two did try to sneak over the wall. But we got the bastards, don't you worry.
Good. Though you do know, more will come in time.
In time, yeah. But we can think about them later. Let's get you back inside.
Okay. Let's go inside. Did the boys talk about the differences? Have you know?
You're even more fearsome than your reputation.
Thank you.
Enough to give those Akashic monsters nightmares. I almost felt sorry for the wretched things. But mostly...
Never feel sorry for them.
I felt grateful. Dravoged won't forget what you did today.
I'm afraid I've only delayed the inevitable. There's no getting rid of that ether flood. Meaning that any living thing which stumbles into those mines will end up clawing at your walls again.
And that's if the flood don't spread. If it does, well, I hate to say it, but the village's days are numbered.
That may be, but
Unfortunately,
we're staying just the same. With the floods springing up all over, it's no less safe than anywhere, and more importantly, it's our home. We'll fortify the gates to the north, and I'll see that they're guarded day and night.
All right.
okay.
Then we'll give you a hand shoring up those defenses.
As for you, Blackthorn, that's twice you've turned up when Dravos needed you. So, thanks.
I shouldn't have stayed away so long. And I shouldn't have left without talking it over with you first.
Too bloody right you shouldn't. Though I doubt I'd have listened. I always envied you. How you made everything look so easy when, for me, it was anything but. You leaving gave me the perfect excuse to hate you.
And so you did.
From that day on, I never once stopped to wonder what it would have been like if you'd stayed. But what you said earlier, it was true. You'd have been the death of this place.
Finally, something we can agree on. I hope you see the sense of it eventually. You kept this place alive.
Alive, perhaps. Wealthy even, but Dravos isn't what it once was.
Oh, no.
Our work used to be the pride of Dalmekia. Now, we churn out the same rubbish day after day because it's easy and turns a profit. It's not about the craft anymore. I wouldn't send my sons to war wearing the shit most of our smiths are making. I've kept working, honing my skills, trying to lead by example, but no one sees the point. The average castle apprentice has as much passion for the craft as our current lot. Come back to us, Blackthorn. Remind Dravos what a true master blacksmith looks like.
He'd love to.
I'll even man those bellows of yours if it means we can work at the same forge again.
That's a kind offer. Kinder than I deserve. And I wish I could accept, but I'm needed elsewhere. There's people who trust their lives to my steel, and I daren't let them down.
Oh, sweetie.
But that doesn't mean I couldn't visit from time to time. Let's see if we can't rekindle this town's passion for the craft, shall we?
I'd like that.
Just be sure to tell Snotty to let me in the next time I come calling, yeah?
Knowing him, he'd let you in anyway. Blackthorn. The Master Smith turned outlaw. Back in my good graces. I never thought I'd see the day.
At least they got back together. I'm glad. And you're totally coming back here at the end of the game.
I'd say that went pretty well, wouldn't you?
Even better than I'd hoped.
Sid, I've got something for you.
Ooh. A present? I love presents. A seal, a cracked anvil. Thank
And this
you.
is a token of our lasting gratitude.
I appreciate it.
I'm of a mind to make you a far grander gift. Designs for a certain sword have been passed down from chief to chief for generations.
Ooh.
Now hold on, Zoltan. There's a reason no one's made that blade in centuries. There's not been a craftsman equal to the task.
I feel like you could make it for me,
Your
Blackthorn.
cinders make impressive steel, and I've learned to own an edge Odin will be proud of. But the engravings on that thing are enough to make a jeweler cry. And they're not just for show, either.
Have you forgotten what brought you back to Dravos in the first place? A certain
I like how
ring.
he knows that's why he
I
came
knew
back.
I'd never surpass you with the hammer and tongs. So I turned my hand to a different kind of metalwork.
You're making it together?
The two of us.
Fuck yeah.
I'd say we're the equal of any master craftsman ever to have graced a forge.
You know what? I think you might be right.
Hell yeah.
Clive, you wouldn't mind if Zoltan came back to the hideaway, would you?
If you trust
He's more
him,
than
I
welcome.
trust him.
As long as he can keep our secret.
Right. Zoltan, get your tools. We've got a legend to forge.
Oh, that's gonna be fun. And I kind of want to head to the hideaway and do them. I want to see what the sword is. So we'll hand these two in and then we'll come back. I need to know, okay? Let's do his first. Oh, Yote, why are you worried? Isn't my brother here? I assumed my brother would be here. But I guess not. Okay.
Tell me we've run out of papillon.
Let me just come up here. It appears we've got to letter. So let us... Let me have a look at the signboard. Yeah, we've just got a signboard just here at the bottom as well. The emblem of Martha's Rest. Personal fiefdom of the landlady of the Golden Stables. And an island of safety and security in a sea of anything but. It shows a sleeping chocobo, and the guardians and bearers of Rosario can rest easy, safe in the knowledge that they have a friend in Martha. Aww. I've still got quite a lot missing in my little area desk. I wonder what that was. It was just like a candle. Okay, the courage to fight. What happened in Eastpool with the bearers and the guardians has been a long time coming, and I'm proud that it could finally happen here in this area. The Duchy of Old may be no more, but Archduke Elwin's dream still burns in the hearts of many, and it is through victories such as these that the fire will spread. This is only the beginning, Clive, but a fine beginning it is. I agree with you completely, my dear. Yes, let's go. See if we can make this sword. Hey, fellas.
Ah, the man himself.
That's me.
We were just about to make a start on that sword I promised you.
It's funny, but none of this would have been possible without your help.
That's sweet of you to say.
You remember Camille? We'll be using his leatherwork for the grip. The steel, meanwhile, will be tempered in a fire, burning the cinders you charmed out of old Zoltan here. And that whetstone from the Outer Isles, that'll be what gives the blade its edge. And the final flourish will be my talented colleagues' engraving.
A team effort led by the greatest blacksmith alive.
Now, save that talk till the thing's finished, yeah? Right. I'm ready if you are.
To the bellows it is, then.
Sounds so, cool. You know, the music, it was like building up. And it's basically just a black screen with, like, hammers. Let's look at this sword, then.
Well, bugger me. We actually did it.
Oh, that's a nice looking sword. Thank you.
The sword to end all swords. Ragnarok.
I mean, it's no ultimate weapon, but I'll take it.
Quite something.
I, trust you'll take good care of it.
Thank you. Both of you.
So, does this make you pair the greatest craftsman alive, then?
This?
It's not bad.
This was just following the footsteps of the great.
Yeah, now you need to make something
It'll
good
take more than
yourself.
that to earn us our place in history. But we're up for the challenge. Here.
A list of materials.
Zoltan and I got talking on the long road back from Dravost.
We reckon with those items there, we could craft something even better than the Ragnarok.
Ooh.
Something worthy of a legendary outlaw.
Is that
like
the
yourself.
ultimate weapon?
That's a weapon I'd like to see. You leave this list with me.
Fuck yeah, you
I
leave
was
this
hoping
list
you'd say
with
that.
me.
One legend at a time, eh, lads? Before you start on the next, who fancies raising a cup to friendship reforged?
Good idea.
Sure.
No more drinking to forget my past. It's about time I had something to celebrate.
Then tap the kegs! Vulcan's boys are on their way!
like these boys. Oh, God. Okay, that's a big word. A diagram detailing the steps to forge a sword that might slay a god. Okay, so we need that for our final little bit, don't we? Got to Damrung. Let's see what it looks like.
What do I owe the honor?
See what we need, I should say. Why do I need to press this?
I never thought me and Zoltan would ever speak again, let alone work together. And if it hadn't been for you, we wouldn't. You've been a good friend to me, Clive. The best.
Thank you.
So, what'll it be?
Okay, I can't make it yet. So we've got Ice Brand. Where's... Okay, so I need Ragnarok, Orichalcum, Dark Steel, Primitive Battlehorn.
How am I meant to do that?
Yeah,
then?
I want to have a look at it. That's what I want to do. I mean, hopefully we'll get to make it. I'm pressing all the wrong buttons. What did I want to do? Oh, I wanted to look at my ability, my sword. Oh, Ragnarok is better. Perfect. Because it looks amazing. There's my black blade. Let's go handing this to Owain. Owain, just the man I wanted to see.
Ah, Sid. Wasn't expecting you back so soon.
And yet here I am.
So, is it good news or bad?
It's news. I've got you echoes.
Good, thankfully. Here.
That's brilliant. Thanks.
Why do you sound like that, my man?
I'll fit him to the smelter right away.
Oh, what are you doing? That was a bit of a bumpy ride. Oh, wow. That's a smelter.
May I present to you the Telemon Furnace? Ain't bad, is she?
She's a beauty.
You saved my bacon
She's,
again, Sid,
something.
and I ain't about to let your good deed go unrewarded.
Thank you.
It's fine, really. My bag's flexible enough already.
Oh, don't say that. I'm sure I can make a few improvements to it yet.
You could just buy me a bigger...
How about that clasp? Looks a bit stiff. Reckon you could loosen it up and make some more room?
Maybe.
And I reckon I know how. With a new alloy we've been working on. The Telemon Furnace was just what we needed to perfect it. It's a metal, see? So it's lovely and strong.
A metal?
But it's also, well, stretchy, if you can believe it.
I like the way you said it.
Well, if you insist.
That is the spirit. You'll love it, I promise.
Okay, we'll see.
So, what do you reckon?
It's actually quite ingenious. Thank you, Owain.
Shh, don't mention it. You earned it. And I
Thank
wanted to get
you.
some practice in using that metal anyway. Reckon we'll have all kinds of uses for it around the hideaway. Can't think of any right now, but that's our job, innit? Dreaming up new ways to make life easier around here. Maybe even out there, too. One day, the whole world's gonna know about the inventions you've helped us put together. That bag of yours will be the first of many. You mark my words.
They'll hardly believe
Can
their
only
eyes,
hope
I'm
so.
sure.
Thank you, Owain. So I've got even more room for potions now, right? Yes. Perfect. Inventory maximized. So looks like there's not going to be another one. Item capacity plus. You have obtained an expanded potion satchel, further increasing your capacity for carrying consumables. Item slot increases are as follows. We can now hold 8 potions, 5 high potions, and 4 strength and stone skin tonics. Lovely. With 2Ds. Upgrade consumable potency and inventory slots to their maximum. Beautiful. Okay, is there anything else here? We've got that to... We'll go to the Patron's Whisper. We could actually, we won't avoid it. We'll do that the next time we're here. And that is it for today's episode. I hope you're enjoying it. Things are certainly heating up in the game. If you did, please consider subscribing to my channel using the button on the right. And there are videos you can click on if you want to see more on the left. I will see you in the next episode. Bye.